All right, everyone, here we go with the Soulmate Journey. Ooh, I don't know. Pre-Thanksgiving Soulmate Journey, the day before Turkey Day here in the U.S. My God. One deck for the DF, one deck for the DM. We've been looking at randomly what's on the bottom, haven't we? Right? Just before I start shuffling, I'm going to shuffle for the DF first, because that's most of you. We talk about you guys. This is some sort of incoming energy, somebody attached to you. You randomly at the... Oh. Lovers wants to show itself too. Lovers in the Five of Wands. Oh, sounds like, well, some people at Thanksgiving eat geese. Some people do. That's about the size of a lot of turkeys that some of you might be having. I'm not sure. What's over here? Six of Cups. Yeah, look. It is. I know sometimes people like get on horoscopes for like it's the holidays and they're talking about social gatherings. See, it's total bullshit. No, this shit just comes up. This is some jackass bringing up the past, something you didn't want to talk about while you're stuffing your face with fucking turkey or goose. That's what it is. I mean, I'm exaggerating for entertainment purposes. It doesn't have to be about Thanksgiving. I mean, you know, but it is somebody bringing up the past. And it annoys you. You're annoyed, okay? Annoyed. It's a Five of Wands. It's nothing major, right? You're not going to do hard time for it. You're not going to do anything stupid, right? But you're annoyed. I got you. I'm annoyed too, right? I'm just saying. Who serves geese without gravy? I mean, what the hell? Anyway, let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck for the DF. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here where you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Tomorrow, Turkey Day here in the U.S., I'll be pulling your monthly overview. How about that? I'll be well fed, at the very least. I mean, it is what it is. I love that. Whatever. I'll give you something else to watch besides football. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh, good Lord. Really wants me to shuffle here. What's going on? Your deck is annoying me. All right. Oh, my God. Is my deck upside down? It's not. That is an upside down sun, ladies and gentlemen. Very rare. See the word the sun is upside down. It's upside down. It's hard to tell with this card, but it is upside down in my deck, accidentally. I'm going to flip it in a second, otherwise it'll stay that way. But that happened by accident, and it meant to. You know, whenever that happens. The sun is very subtle and upside down. You get a lot of readers that will tell you the sun's good whether it's upright or upside down or backwards or reversed, as they call it. Yes, that's true, but only to a point. It depends on context. What's our context? So we have to dig. The Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. You're learning a hard lesson here, but you're all right. You're cool. You're having to be the big person around somebody who you would have expected more from. Can I put it that way? It's fine. It's no big deal. This is actually a fairly good reversal. It's fine. It'll work. You might have to, in something like this, somebody's fairyland dream, you might have to shoot it down and feed them some reality. You might have to. It's not always kind, right? It's not always kind. All right. Let's see where we go. I flipped it back up. All right. So you got a reverse sun crossing what? The Seven of Pentacles. This is funny. It's enough. Well, I'll go ahead and just turn the deck that way. That way it stays reversed, but it's upright in my deck. It's a divine timing energy. It's an enough is enough. It's based on the context I gave you from the environmental energy and what I feel like is happening there. You feel like it's time for you to speak up. It's time for you to say something. And it makes you happy, but you're sorry you had to do it. It's a little bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. It happens. We have to sometimes. Sometimes that's what we have to do. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Why is the Seven Pentacles here? Let's get more. It's in relation to this person. Probably somebody bringing up something from the past. Right? You know, somebody. If it's a family thing, at the family dinner, somebody bringing up that you used to wet the bed till you were 14. You bring somebody new to Thanksgiving, and they're going to tell everyone. They're going to, oh, yeah, oh, you still wetting the bed? You know, that kind of, knock it off, motherfucker. Right? I mean, I don't know. It's something you've had enough of. You got to put your foot down. Put your paw down. Put your talon down. Whatever it is you're putting down, you need to put it down. All right. Let's shuffle. I got the little version of this animal deck here. Let's see where we go. 7 Pentacles. Why is that here? Tell me about it. 4 Wands. Wow. Whoa. 4 Wands at the bottom. I'm drawn to the throat chakra, the blue in the middle. It'll be crossed in the center card I pull. It's red with all this context I talked about. All right. What's on top? 10 Pentacles. Yeah, enough is enough. This is your life. This is your home. This is your family. This is everything. Right? It's also, and so is this. This is the road to the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is just you. This ties as well. This is better than the 10 of Cups because it's all part of it. It's all there. I've got this 10 of Cups here. Don't worry, I turned the deck. That's why it's reversed. But I've got this 10 of Cups here. It's tied to that. You are setting somebody straight. You're like, enough. You are delusional about something that happened in the past. You're setting somebody straight once and for all. On the right path. I think you're doing it verbally. Why? For reasons I said already in the beginning with that 5 of Wands. You're annoyed. Center card. Look at that. Look. I knew that was going to happen. When I was shuffling this, I said, I bet I get a Sun. I bet this card matches. It almost has to for me not to scrap this reading and say it's erroneous. It's perfect. This is very rare I'd have a reverse like that. Right in the deck. Very, very. I'm downright anal about putting them in upright. I really am. Because I don't like them reversed. I like to read the energy and let it flow at me how it comes at me. There's the Sun. Crossed by you're setting them straight. It's something. You're providing some. This is clarity. You're providing somebody clarity of how things really are and how things really should be. I don't know. What's red with 10 Pentacles? The 2 of Wands. So that we can make proper plans. Right? You're setting the intention to make things right at home, to make it good, to make it a real rainbow, to get out of fucking 10 of Cups fairyland. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I don't know what this is. It could be love. It could be financial. I don't know who this is for you. I don't know if this is an ex coming back. You know, I have no idea. This can be a lot of things. I mean, I have no idea. You want to do, I'll phrase it this way, okay? Because too many people watch him, so it's hard to pinpoint. But if I'm to just sort of least common denominator it, you want to do things right and somebody else is delusional and you're going to set them straight. You're not happy about having to do it because you might have to shoot down somebody's dream, but you're happy that it got done at the very least. And you're providing, for some reason, the words, oh, fuck yeah, Wheel of Fortune. You got to get somebody on the right path, you and somebody else, you and this person on the right path, whatever it is. For some reason, when I'm drawn to that blue in the throat chakra and the deeper blue in the middle, your words are crystal clear. I mean, you may even think to yourself as you're saying the words, my God, I sound good, right? I'm making sense. You might even say that. Just like when I was shuffling this deck, I thought, I bet the Sun comes out. That's what I thought. I swear to you. There it is. It's right there. Underneath that 4 of Wands. Crystal clear. You are being very clear. So that's the easiest way I can explain it to you. All right? You might have to crush somebody's dream to do it. If somebody's being delusional and you're trying to get life right, hey, it's fine. You're getting real. Somebody also here might remember something from the past wrong and you're setting them straight. It could be that too. Because we're not going to be able to move forward if you're thinking that's what happened. Right? There's a lot of that. It could be an ex returning. Could be, it's somebody you have a deep soul connection with. I will tell you that. All right. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. Feels very deep. It's a 6 of Cups. It does read that way. It is a Soulmate Journey Reading. So we're very specific here. It's not just Tom at the meat market, right? No, it's not that. It's somebody. All right. Let's see where we go. Give me the DM side, universe. Give me the DM side. What do we got here? Bottom of their deck is the Knight of Wands. Wow. Emotional immaturity I get off of this. Somebody's being reckless. I think that's part of what annoys you. Somebody's being reckless. Somebody's got another bright idea, right? Somebody's got another bright idea. You know, I don't know what it is. They sit down with you. Maybe it's Thanksgiving. Maybe it's just you're just meeting this person. They come back. I got a bright idea. We can make it this time. We're going to do car washes, right? Car washes. Check this out. Car washes for motorcycles. Just for motorcycles. Car washes just for motorcycles. And you know, the problem is you live in Alaska. It's not really a, I mean, it's an okay motorcycle state a couple of months a year. But not really. Somebody got a stupid idea here. Somebody's got an idea. I mean, why limit your audience? You know, I mean, somebody got a stupid idea here. It's just, they're being ridiculous. I don't know. It's an easy way I can describe it. You got to set them straight on something. I don't know what it is. You're just the voice of reason here. You're having a lot of clarity. You don't like having to do it. You don't like having to call somebody a moron, but you are on some level. And again, just catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally. 7 of Wands. This person is willing to die on this hill. Whatever this hill is, they're willing to die on it. 7 of Wands. Cross by that. Cross by the Knight of Wands. They're willing to die on it. They will fight for this idea. Fuck. They get very defensive. But that's the thing. That's where the magic is here. You're so clear. I think you win here. I think they can be as defensive as they want. I think what might happen, this happens a lot. You make a lot of sense when you talk in this energy. Okay? And you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. If you haven't hit this part of the soulmate cycle yet, you will. Think of it like a freeway. You'll get there. Right? You just haven't hit this part of the road yet. Some of you are here. Some of you, this is perfect timing for the holiday season, I will tell you, in general. Okay? Sometimes you're crystal clear with somebody about something they refuse to admit. Right? And I think it hits them later for some of you. So keep that in mind. The 7 of Wands can be a delayed effect. All right? So take it for what it's worth. Let's clarify with the little light seer. We'll save the witches for the end. Just give me the 7 of Wands. Why is it here? Somebody asked me once why I say right a lot. I don't usually do that in real life. No, in my normal speech. No, it's one of the ways you could tell if somebody's a real energy reader or not, to be honest with you. Real energy readers, somebody who's the real fucking deal, we ask the energy back. We ask the energy, am I right? I'm asking if I'm right, if I'm on the right track, or if I'm right. Sometimes I change position. I change direction because I say, right? Like that. So that's your answer in case you were wondering. Page of Pentacles. Something they refuse to learn. This is crossing whatever the center card is I'm going to pull. And it's, they just refuse to learn. Probably because it's something where they see they got something wrong. People come at you with a crazy dream or a crazy goal, you know. Car washes for ducks. I mean, come on, it's brilliant. You know, that kind of a thing. If they're fixated on it, they don't want to hear anything else. Some sort of fixation here. What's on top? The Queen of Pentacles. This is you. And this is someone who speaks very clearly, someone who's very smart, someone who knows exactly what they're doing, exactly what they think, exactly how they feel. And you're being met with, they're very defensive towards anything you have to say. And you're going to need to know that. And that's why I think you handle yourself quite well. All right. This is sort of what I said in the title of the Uranus reading a little bit, where I talked about instead of the mustard rhino, it's kind of I think I said it in the weekly reading. Wasn't the weekly reading title? Where I said it's not the mustard rhino, it's the mustard turkey this week. And if it bites, make sure you bite back. And this is you biting back. Your bite is much bigger. I will tell you. They might not get it until later, but you're being very clear. And you won't like that you had to say what you had to say, but you'll be glad you did. That's why I've got a reverse sun and an upright sun. You follow? Okay. Can't move forward on a basis of bullshit. If this is an ex who wants to come back, you got to have a foundation for something. Right? You can't come back with some cockamamie idea and how we're going to make it or what we're going to do or whatever. I mean, you can't be a fool. You know, if this is a family member who sees something that happened between you two in the past, one way, you can't continue on that way. If you want to stay in my life, you need to see it for what it is. Here it is. Right? It could be that. Center card, crossed by the Page of Pentacles. My student who were very defensive against learning, but they should listen. You know what you're talking about. You're the Queen of Pentacles. All right? That's the thing. They're defensive about learning, but you know what you're talking about. It'll set in later. They'll get it. They'll thank you later for it. They really will. Center card, the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is what I get around this person. I get pages. Page, page, page. 3 fucking pages. Is there a 4th? I don't know. No, a Wheel of Fortune. They'll get it later. All right? This is enough is enough. It's this person. I mean, I'm not that far off with the cockamamie ideas. A person who's represented by a Knight of Wands and 3 pages. Yeah, they're going to be defensive as all hell because they can't be so shit stupid as they even think their own ideas are good. I mean, oh my God, it's not just emotional immaturity. It's somebody who needs to get a grip, get fucking real, and that's what you're telling them to do. With crystal clarity. I'm just going to warn you in advance that because of this 7 of Wands, like I said, they may not get it till later. Okay? That's all. What's red with you? 6 of Pentacles. You're speaking good, balanced, logic. Your words make sense. Your words make sense. And why is that a problem? Do you have any kids? You ever talk to kids when kids get a bright idea about something? Right? I got 3 pages here. If this was a poker hand, I'd lose everything. 3 pages and a Knight of Wands? Oh my God, you're going to take my house, my car, you're going to take all my guitars, for God's sake. This is a terrible hand. You know, they're going to get it. It is what it is, man. This person here. Fucking hell. 3 pages. You're making good sense. Know that. You're not happy you had to say it, but you're glad you did. Okay? At the same time, with both the Sun upright and the Sun reversed. And the throat chakra here, the words that you say, this is a powerful soulmate, the Hermit. Twice the deck broke at the Hermit. This is a powerful soulmate. You are very wise. This energy, there's some sort of energy coming in. You're getting a jolt from the Akashic record or something. You're super, super smart, super clear. I picked up on that. I believe it. I believe it. This throat chakra here goes from where you normally are at light blue to super, super dark blue. All right, you are saying some shit. You're saying some good things. You're saying it right. Okay, that's good. Good for you. Right on. Let's see what else the witches have to say. I don't know if it wants to talk about you or this person. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card. All right, let's see where we go. Everybody on camera? All right, don't want to get a call from anybody's agent or something. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at here. 3 cards and a crossing card. What do we get? Wow, 3 pages. Fucking hell. Seriously? And you're making sense. Yeah, you're making a lot of sense. You may even think to yourself, I'm not saying you're an idiot or anything. It's just, you might even say to yourself, wow, did I say that? Did those words come out of, you said it, you say it so well. But 3 pages can meet with all sorts of guerrilla logic. They're going to be very defensive. There we go. Let's see where we're at. What else you want to tell me? I don't know which side it wants to talk about yet. I don't know. Justice. It'll be crossing the center card. I imagine it's you. Page. No. Fool. Weird. Strength card crossed by Justice. And what else? The 8 of Pentacles. Can I pull one more here? I'm not asking you. I'm asking the energy. It's like when I say, right? So there you go. A lot of the things I say under my breath and stuff aren't for you. If you hear them, that's fine. I do it in public too sometimes if I have to read a person. Why is this person like that? Are they an asshole? They're an asshole. Right? Okay. Right. Anyway, I will do it. It's not part of my normal speech. It is part of normal energy reading though. You're going to have to wait for justice here. Look, it's reinforcing what I said. I asked if I was right. I'm right. You're going to have to wait. This person's very defensive. You're speaking good, okay? But I got 3 pages here. I got a student that will not learn. They'd rather go outside and play. They don't want to be disappointed. They've got some bright idea that's attached to a 10 of cups or some notion, some pie in the sky notion about something that happened in the past. You're annoyed, but your words have impact. But you're going to have to wait. No doubt about it, you're going to have to wait for the results here. But you will get justice. Don't get frustrated while you're waiting, and don't sit around and wait. This person will just go about your business. All right, find something else to worry about, find something else to do. But it's almost, I don't have a card that backs it up, but it almost, the way I could describe it, if you catch my drift, it's almost destined that you say these words. And it does help this person. You will get justice at some point. And it will change the words that you're saying, whatever these are. I mean, I make jokes about car washes for ducks and motorcycles in Alaska and shit. I mean, I make jokes, but I'll tell you what, the words you're saying here change this person's life, whoever they are, eventually, okay? But you're going to have to wait for that justice. In the meantime, you got new adventures coming. In the meantime, go for it. Go for some things that you want to do, right? This person will catch up to you once they figure it out. Until then, don't sit around and wait for them. Don't spin your wheels. Get working. All right. There's a danger you might spin your wheels, or you might be frustrated that you couldn't clear this up in the moment. Don't be. All right? Do not be. People are like this all the time. Welcome to my world, right? You might even, because of that sun reversed, 3 swords is the bridging energy. You might feel bad that you hurt somebody by your words. Oh my God, I said these things. I was eloquent. I was smart. This person's an idiot. What was I doing? You know, I mean, they had a dream. I shot it down. They had a car wash for motorcycles in a place where we really don't ride a lot of motorcycles most of the year. I mean, it was, you might feel bad. You might feel like you hurt them. You might feel like, oh, it's been a while since I've heard from this person. You will get justice here. You have done. Whatever these words are, they're very destined that they come out of your mouth. They have an impact. They echo through this person. You have a great deal of influence on this person, whoever they are. Okay? Keep that in mind. That's your reading. As soon as I put that back. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. All right? Good luck.